Well, in this lesson, we are going to learn a little bit about typography and a type tool. So, as you probably may already know, and almost all of the software, all the apps, all the websites, web apps, and so on, you can see a lot of different fonts, texts on it, and that's the case that we couldn't get away without a fonts in our apps, right? So in this lesson, we are going to learn about typography and all the good stuff related to this. So let's start with a go to file, new, and to create a new document. Sizing is not really important in our case. Okay, as I have this layer selected, I just going to fill it in with a white color. I just grabbed a paint bucket tool and selected the color in the color picker. Alright, so the first thing what we are going to do in here with our blank document setup is to go to this T horizontal type tool or just T on your keyboard. So you just probably need to want to get in the mood with selecting T on your keyboard because you are going to use a lot of this stuff. Alright, so as you have your type tool selected, you can go over to this panel, this toolbox, and you can see that I have a lot of different fonts in Adobe Photoshop. You could have way less than me, or you can even have more than me, and you can download them, install them however you want with them, do whatever you want with them. But as you can see, I'm going to write a little bit of text in here. What we could write. Blog post headline. Okay. As you can see, as I wrote down my text, it automatically chooses the color, which is blue in my case. And if you want to change the color, just select all the text on it, or just if you want to just get rid of this lines, just click on the layers panel anywhere, and when you click on it, you can have a same toolbox again. When you click on your exact layer for the type tool, and then you can click on that color one, and you can choose the color you want for this. So I'm going to choose this one, 505050, and if you double click on this T word, you can select everything, and you can even edit whatever you want, right? But I want to show you a little bit more about it. If you know exactly what font you want to use, for example Helvetica, New, you can just write about it, or Lato, right? You can write about it. You don't need actually to scroll down to this really big list and choosing your font. And also, every font has its weight. It's italic, hairline, as you can see, thin italic, regular, black, bold, and stuff like this. All right. Also, you can choose a font size. Is it sharp? Is it crisp? It doesn't really matter in our case. You can set the position of it. You can set the color and stuff like this. And if you go to window and choose paragraph, and when you choose the paragraph, you can go to character. You can see you can have a different box in here with a lot of different options. As you can see, you can stretch it up a little bit. You can change this one, right? Not this one. I don't even know what this one does. This one changes the space between the characters. Alright, so this makes something. Oh, it's a bold one. Line underneath it, right? So a lot of different stuff you can do in here, and what I want to show you more about it is like you can choose individual words, individual characters, and you can change the text for it however you want, right? For this great looking red one, you can choose whatever color you want, and that's really good in my case, alright? And now grab your type tool again, and we are going to create a new one. So it was a blog post headline, and this could be a blog post description or whatever. You can Control plus A or Command plus A on your keyboard and select all the text on it and change the color to something different. Right, select this one and change the font size, and you can have a lot of different stuff in here, right? So you can see it's really great stuff. You can play around with it however you want. And what more I want to mention in here, let's see. Well, I think I have mentioned all the things you need to know, all the basic things you need to know about Type Tool. See ya in the next lesson.